Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Hello, assalamu alaikum. My name is Gul and I'm a student at Advanced Christian Welcome campus. So yes, today I'm here with Naya. So today I'm talking about my baare. So let's start it.
Good to hear from you. What's up?
Hello Maya, how are you?
What, you're heading out already? I'll hold you to that.
Listen me Maya. My first question is from you that can you tell me what is artificial intelligence in simple words?
Of course. In the simplest terms, artificial intelligence is just software that can learn and solve problems on its own. Instead of a human having to program every single step for a computer to follow, AI looks at patterns in data to figure out how to do things, like recognizing a face in a photo or having a conversation with you.
Okay, so my next question is from you that can you tell me how does AI solve everyday problems?
It's basically like having a super fast assistant that never sleeps. In your daily life, AI solves problems by taking over the boring or repetitive stuff. For example, it handles the traffic math in GPS apps to find you the fastest route, or it filters out spam from your email so you don't have to. It even helps with things like suggesting a song you'll actually like or translating a language on the fly. Do you feel like it's made your own day to day any easier?
Okay, so my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI save time in daily life?
I think you might be asking how AI helps people save time, right? It's all about the shortcuts. AI takes those tasks that used to take us an hour, like sorting through 100 emails, researching a complex topic, or organizing a schedule, and does the heavy lifting in seconds. It basically clears the clutter so you can spend your time on the things that actually matter, like hanging out with friends or just relaxing. Does that sound like the kind of time saving you were thinking of?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question is from you that can you tell me what are the most best ways to use AI productivity?
The best way to use it is as a partner, not a replacement. I think the real magic happens when you use AI to get the rough draft of something done, whether that's brainstorming ideas for a project, organizing a messy list of notes, or breaking down a difficult topic into simple steps. Once the AI does that initial lift, you step in with the human touch to refine it and make it yours. Are you looking to use it for school or more for personal projects?
Okay, so okay, so my next question is from you that can you tell me how can students use AI for learning?
Students can basically use AI as a personal tutor that's available 24/7. It's great for taking a concept that feels impossible to understand and asking the AI to explain it like you're 5, or using it to create practice quizzes to see where the gaps in your knowledge are. It can even help organize a study schedule so you aren't cramming everything the night before a big test. Do you think most students are using it that way or just for the easy shortcuts?
Okay, thank you so much. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI help teachers in the classrooms?
For teachers, it's a total game changer for the administrative side of things. It can handle the repetitive stuff like grading multiple choice tests or drafting lesson plans, which gives them way more time to actually focus on the students. Can also help them personalize learning, like creating different versions of a reading assignment based on each student's level so no one gets left behind. It's basically like giving every teacher a teaching assistant. Do you think teachers are generally open to using it or are they a bit skeptical?
Okay, so my next question is from you that can tell me how can AI improve communication skills?
That's a big one, and it's honestly a lifelong project for most of us. The biggest secret is actually just listening, really listening. Most people are just waiting for their turn to speak, but if you focus on understanding the other person before you even think about your answer, the whole dynamic changes. Also, practicing active listening, like asking a follow up question based on what they just said, makes people feel seen and valued. Do you feel like you struggle more with starting conversations or keeping them going?
Okay, great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI help me become more creative?
Think of AI as the ultimate brainstorming partner. It's not about having the AI do the creating for you, but using it to kickstart your own brain. You can use it to generate a list of weird, unexpected ideas that you'd never think of on your own, or ask it to combine two completely different concepts to see what happens. It's great for getting past that scary blank page feeling because once you have something, even if it's a bit off, you have something to react to, tweak, and push in a more interesting direction. Do you usually have a specific creative outlet like writing or art? Or are you just looking for a general spark?
Okay, great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI solve business problems?
In business, it's all about efficiency and spotting things that humans might miss. AI is a powerhouse for analyzing massive amounts of data to find trends, like predicting what customers will want next month before they even know it themselves. It also handles the heavy lifting in customer service with chatbots for the easy questions, so the human team can focus on the complex problems that actually need a person's touch. Plus, it's great for optimizing things like supply chains or pricing in real time to keep things running smoothly. Do you think most businesses are using it to help their employees or just to cut costs?
Okay, so thank you so much. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI improve customer services?
It really comes down to making the person on the other end feel like a human, not just a ticket number. The best customer service is all about empathy and speed. Being genuinely curious about the user's problem and taking ownership of it instead of just following a script makes a huge difference. I'd also suggest being proactive, like reaching out to solve a problem before the customer even has to complain. Are you thinking about this for a business you're running or just wondering how to handle people better in general?
Okay, great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI help me make better decisions?
AI is basically like having a second set of eyes that can see 1,000 different angles at once. It helps you make better decisions by stripping away the guesswork. Instead of relying on a gut feeling, you can use AI to analyze all the available data, weigh the pros and cons of different options, and even predict potential outcomes based on patterns from the past. It doesn't make the choice for you, but it gives you a much clearer map of the landscape so you can make a more informed call. Do you usually trust your intuition more, or do you prefer having a list of facts before you decide?
Okay, great. So my next question is from is it can you tell me how can AI solve time management problems?
I'm not entirely sure what you mean by contamination problems. Are you talking about environmental contamination, like pollution, or is this something else entirely?
Okay, great. So my next question is from is it can you tell me how can AI help in project management?
AI is basically like the ultimate project coordinator who never forgets a single detail. It takes the chaos out of the process by automating the tedious stuff like tracking deadlines, assigning tasks, and updating progress reports in real time. It can even look at how previous projects went and warn you if a current one is sliding off track before it actually becomes a problem. It's great for keeping everyone on the same page without needing 100 status meetings. Do you usually enjoy the planning part of a project, or are you more of a dive in and figure it out kind of person?
Okay, great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI reduce human errors?
It's all about removing the tired brain factor. Humans are great at big picture thinking, but we're not so great at doing the same repetitive task for 8 hours without making a typo or missing a detail. AI doesn't get bored or sleepy, so it's perfect for catching those tiny mistakes in things like data entry, code, or even medical records before they become actual problems. Do you think having AI double check everything would make people more relaxed, or would it just make them rely on the tech too much?
Okay, that's really great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI make work more efficient?
It's all about the flow. AI makes work more efficient by stripping away the friction. It handles the mundane, repetitive tasks, the stuff that usually drains your energy, like summarizing long meetings, organizing data, or drafting routine emails. When you aren't bogged down by the busy work, you can spend your actual brain power on the complex, creative parts of the job that actually require human. Do you feel like your own day is mostly busy work, or do you get to do the interesting stuff?
Okay, that's really great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI generate social media ideas?
Mm, it's like having a creative strategist who has read every single trend on the internet. AI is amazing for breaking through that I have nothing to post wall. You can give it a general topic and ask it to generate 10 different hooks, maybe one that's funny, one that's controversial, and one that's a helpful tip to see which one sticks. Can even help you repurpose one big idea into different formats, like turning a long article into a series of short captions or a script for a quick video. Do you usually post more for fun, or are you trying to build a specific brand?
Okay, that's really great. So my next question is from you that can you tell me how can AI help programmers write better code?
It's basically like having a pair programmer who has memorized every manual ever written. AI helps programmers by handling the repetitive boilerplate code that usually takes forever to type, so they can focus on the actual logic and architecture of the app. It's also a lifesaver for debugging. Instead of spending 3 hours hunting for a missing semicolon or a tiny logic error, the AI can often spot the mistake in seconds and suggest a fix. Plus, it's great for learning new languages. You can ask it to translate a function from Python to JavaScript and see exactly how the syntax changes. Do you know anyone who codes, or are you thinking about learning it yourself?
Okay, thank you so much, Maya. Can you give a last advice on my water?
You're so welcome. It sounds like you've got a lot on your mind today. Since you mentioned the last 30 days, did you want to look back at some of the things we've talked about, or is there something else you wanted to share?
Okay, thank you so much. So this was my on my AI only. I hope you like it. So we will meet again in another one. Until then, Allah Hafiz, Pakistan Zindabad.